Good job, good job. Galing.
Si Aki daw.
One more. There's another
Sana naman
category.
tayo.
Oh, iba, ano naman?
Rappers.
Rap, of course.
Kumanta, syempre.
At may magra-rap.
Mga rappers.
Rap. Sino?
Si RZ
Sino?
and RZ?
Si RZ tsaka si John.
Si RZ tsaka si John. Go! Kahit ano lang.
I'm
ilang
saving
line.
my voice po kasi for tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay lang.
Oh, sino na lang magbavolunteer?
Si RZ daw.
Si Tanner daw.
Tanner.
Si Tanner and RZ.
RZ, si RZ.
Where's RZ? RZ.
Let's go, RZ.
Rap po.
Come on. Rap.
Pag ako
Sige po.
nag-freestyle.
Let's go. Laglag yung face mask.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Individual kami. Go lang.
Hey, better listen, I'ma give it till I count of three. We can stop all of the hate cause we will have the key. Let's take this higher. You can keep see me looking up, another level. I'm always on my grind, try to make it better. This is my place to shine, they call me at your center. Time for me to take a stand, keep it running till the end. Don't look back, don't be afraid, I'll be that starlight.
Galing. RZ. Ay!
Hindi ka na narinig.
Bawal ka pa umalis.
He's trying to leave. Go. Sample.
Siya yung mababa, di ba? Yung bass. Sige nga.
Go.
Make your own style ng ano.
Sample.
Kahit anong rap na yung sarili mong kumbaga.
Bye, Kubo.
Mana.
Ikaw na bahala.
They said mana.
Mana naman.
Mana na.
Di pa maiwaga, di mo kilala nung nasa lupa pa. Di walang alaala, ika'y nangumusta, pusto ko 50. Ngayong nasa lababang nakita ko'y nabago na. Di mo ba ako namimiss? Ay, na I'd rather have a body go missing, yeah. Bakit nga ba ganito? Uy! Madayabang mundo. Sa'kin ay hindi problema kung di niyo pa rin nakikita. Ito ang biyay, hindi niyo may kakila. Manananggal, langit, lupa. Magsasama, basta pa maniwala.
Galing. Good job. Nice.
Galing.
Solid.
Thank you. Grabe.
Mukhang ready na bukas.
Debut na.
Debut na bukas.
David na bukas.
So, ano ba bang mga, kayo ba, yung mga may magtatanong pa ba? Yung mga may
Questions.
questions sa amin. Ay, si...
Go.
Go bro.
Saan yung mic?
I like your glasses bro.
Nice.
Thank you po. Question ko lang po. Sound 42. Ayan. Di ba po magpe-perform po kayo before magpe-perform po kayo. Before po kayo mag-perform po. Before po kayo mag-perform po, ano po? Paano nyo po na-handle po yung kaba po?
Like this.
Actually, kapag every performance or kahit anong appearance namin sa kahit isang lugar, hindi talaga may iwasan maging kabado. And okay nga actually yung kinakabahan kesa yung wala kang nararamdaman at all. Pero may dalawang kaba yan eh. May good ka ba, may bad ka ba. And dapat yung good ka ba ka na alam mong gusto mong gawin yung best mo, ipakita yung best mo. So, kailangan lang siguro i-ride mo lang yung kaba together with your group. Yeah.
Tsaka
Tapos,
yung sorry.
The bad ka ba is the one you're like, oh my gosh.
Parang nami-mental block.
I hope I don't mess
Uwi na
this up.
tayo dito.
Yeah. You shouldn't be afraid of messing up when you're on stage. You should be afraid of the judges or the audience, like, oh, I want to give them my best. Not, oh, I'm so scared to mess up. That shouldn't be what you're afraid about. Yeah.
Yes. Tsaka, yun nga. Parang kapag inisip mo kasi siya, lalong mangyayari. So, ang gawin nyo, go with the flow lang kayo dun sa performance nyo na huwag niyo isipin yung, yun nga, maliit. Kumbaga, enjoy lang. Yung kaba nyo sa una, sa umpisa pa lang ng song, ilabas nyo na agad. Tapos after nun, ayun, tuloy-tuloy. Yun yung pinaka-best way to.
Tsaka one way na malesen yung kaba nyo, actually before pa the day, is kabisado nyo na lahat. I mean, sa ulo nyo na lahat ng ano. Kasi syempre pag di mo super memorize yung steps or the notes, mas kakabahan ka with sa day na yun, di ba? So, kailangan prepared talaga tayo.
Pero isang magandang bagay sa kaba once na ano, 'di ba nararamdaman mo siya, tapos tumapa ka na ng stage. Kapag nagdire-diretso na yung sayaw, yung kaba na yun nagte-turn siya into ano, parang excited yung feeling. Habang nagpe-perform ka talagang di mo may iwasan ngumiti, umaura o kung ano man. Kumbaga nagagamit mo yung kaba sa pagpa-perform. So gawin mo siyang parang in a positive way ngayon sabi
Magic.
ni Nate.
Dapat
May magic din sa
kayo
kaba.
sa stage pagtungtong nyo doon. Parang handa kayong magyabang sa mga tao. Parang iparating nyo yung gusto nyo iparating. Pero in a good way naman na wala kayong natatapakan na tao. Tapos, kapag kabado kasi kayo sa stage, lalo na kapag kumakanta, sumisikip yung boses. So,
ayun,
hindi nyo
sakit
nabibigay
ko yun.
yung best nyo. Sa dance naman, baka maging stiff kayo masyado. Ayun.
Thank you po.
Yun na.
Thanks po.
Go,
Ayun.
Chase.
Hi. So, ako kasi dancer ako mainly. Tapos parang medyo bago pa ako sa kanta. Yung main problem ko kasi yung parang memory ko when it comes to singing, yung lyrics. So, may tips ba kayo when it comes to yung memorization ng lyrics? Lalo na kapag time pressured talaga siya, kumari dalawang
Ano kasi yan, yung lyrics kasi, parang same lang din sa dance steps eh. Parang kapag inisip mo siya na magkakamali ka, mangyayari talaga. So kapag ako experience ko, ako naman, before ako mag-BGYO, kumakanta talaga ako, like nagsisinging contest ako. So yung pinaka yun nga, dati sakit ko din yung makalimutan yung lyrics. So ang pinaka iniisip ko, wag kong iisipin na magkakamali ako ng lyrics kasi nangyayari talaga siya. Like, ay, ano yung next na lyrics nito? Like, habang kumakanta ka, iniisip mo na agad yung next. 'Di ba? Nakaka-relate ka. Ganun, kaya ka nagkakamali.
But
So, tuloy, parang go with the flow lang talaga.
But me and Chase are the same. We started out dance, diba, and new to singing. So when I started out, I didn't even know how to do vocal warm-ups. So that's a very new start for me. And when it came to performing, the memorization is way different than dance, right? Yeah, there's no muscle memory you can use to memorize the lyrics. So I guess whenever I would step on a stage, before I step on the stage, or whenever they give like partitions for a song, I get in my notebook and then I write the lyrics over. Well, not over and over, but I write the lyrics and then I start adding details to it. Like if there's intonation going up, intonation down, there's a pause, I put a comma, yeah. And I write it, then I run it over and over. Then I guess the rest of the memorization comes from experience with group. Or you could ask your group co-members, whoever it is, when it rotates, you be like, oh, can we run this? Have a vocal run, and then you just try to go for it.
Tsaka dapat
Yeah.
alam niyo yung song by heart, hindi lang yung parts nyo. Kasi, for example, yung pasok ng lines nyo, tapos hindi nyo pa alam kung sino yung before nyo. So, para magkakagulo kayo, di ba? And sa pagkanta naman, dapat pinapractice, mas maganda kapag pinapractice nyo siya together with the dance. For example, may choreo. So, para alam niyo yung coordination ng pagkanta and yung pagsayaw. And kapag hindi pa talaga kayo, parang hindi pa kayo feel ko enough na to, pwede nyo i-practice outside training, like sa self-practice nyo. Sobrang nakakatulong.
Tsaka wag, kunwari, di ba iba-iba naman kayo strengths when it comes to your experience. May rapper, may singer, ganun. Wag kayong matakot humingi ng tulong sa isa't isa. Kasi in the end, you guys are together as a group. So,
And one more. One of the biggest things is, other than actually using your voice, because if you over practice, right, you can lose your voice, then your health will go down, then you'll get stressed out, and your brain will fry. So another way is just literally just listening to
Ayun.
it. Just record. Go on your phone, right? You have phones. Then voice record from the verse before you to the singer
song.
after you. Then or the whole song. Yeah, record the run. Then when you're sleeping or if your voice is tired, drink some water. Just relax. Put it in your. If you have earbuds or play it, just go out through your day. Or if you're working out, practice. And then sometimes while you're doing your workout, you're gonna be surprised. Oh, this is my part. Sing it. Yeah. So catch yourself off guard. Test it. Then you should be fine. Just relax.
Thank you, thank you.
Sino ba? Ayun, si
Raj.
It's a matter of training naman po. kapag there comes a time po, di ba, na kapag training, nagkukulitan, and minsan, isang tao na out of focus dahil may problem or may iniisip na something, ano yung ginagawa ng other member para ma-lift up or bago yung ginagawa nung out of focus na ka-member din?
Ako bilang leader, parang kinakausap ko sila ng solo, like kahit training. Kasi kapag training, mindset talaga namin is hindi namin dadalhin sa loob ng trabaho yung sa mga personal problems, and if i-fix namin siya, pwedeng together or tutulungan namin siya sa labas after. So, ang maganda naman sa amin as a group, parang nabuo na namin yung classing dynamics and chemistry na parang nababasa namin yung tao kahit di niya pa sabihin. So, magiging andiyan kami for them, for him, kahit di siya magsalita, and magtutulong rin siya mag-lift up, parang ipapasaya namin yung training kahit anong mangyari.
Yeah, and then in terms of focus, you have to build the chemistry in every way, every aspect. And when it's about focus and you're not playing around, but you're also not tired, like you have to feel each other out, like, oh, Chase is the one who's gonna be listening to the teacher always, but he's also gonna be listening to the members. He's gonna be like, guys, listen, 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 when somebody plays around. And then one of the other members is playing around, but then you guys focus on making sure he focuses too. Like the chemistry has to be memorized in your body, in your heart. Like, oh, I know this guy, I know that guy, I know what's gonna happen. Let's pay attention now before the teacher gets mad, because once the teacher is mad, then your training will go down, your mood will go
Yeah.
down. So it's always about, yeah, it's literally teamwork. You have to carry each other. Either way.
Tsaka
you have to
normal
help each other.
talaga yung nalulutang sa training as in.
Totoo.
Pero kailangan
Pag-umaga.
merong isa sa inyo or basta walang hindi matitira. Dapat may isa sa inyo na may chance pa
Pupush.
para i-lift yung
Aha.
isa't isa.
Yan, cheer each other up lang talaga.
And hopefully there's at least a few members who are like the energy givers,
Oh, yeah,
are always
yeah.
energetic, right?
Sino ba dyan yung...
The
I
extroverts.
think Dean, because he's always smiling. Yeah.
Si Dean.
Yeah.
Ba't parang siya pa yung pinakatahimik pag nagtatanong?
Pero lagi nakangiti.
Ay, hindi.
Okay,
Nahihiya.
gets.
Yeah, it's good that there's different types of personalities that you can depend on. So yeah, you just help each other, snap them back into what you're doing. Don't let the joke go too far to the point where the coach is, hey, pay attention. You guys are
Makikiramdam or
Yeah.
alam nyo kung kailan kayo mag-stop. Kasi kami din makukulit din kami.
Oo nga. Natuto na rin kami dyan in a hard way kung paano i-discipline yung isa't isa.
Yes.
So,
And it goes all the way to the stage from training. If you get used to not paying attention and then you're on stage, a technical difficulty happens. Or if you're in training, you're doing the run full out. It should always be like you're literally performing. I know it's like sometimes it gets tiring hearing coaches, dapat parang performance na. Like it's not performance yet, but you have to do it because when you're on stage and like multiple times, I think 3 times my mic has fallen, but I was able to recover because of training and I pay attention and I'm like, oh, this is a section of the dance where the mic could fall, so maybe I can think of a way to recover and what count to get back on. So you always have to plan it out, even if it's last minute, like, oh, last minute change, we're not gonna do this. You should be ready for what you're gonna do in replace. So just prepare each other and help each other focus. Like,
Yes.
guys, let's do this together. You do this, that. A sign always.
And if ever, kunwari, may nagkamali or na out of focus during performance, wag niyo pahalata. Kasi minsan diba may mga tao na nagkamali, ay, di ba na naman gagawin mo? And it's hard to get back to focus again, di ba? So, dapat, kunwari, nagkamali ka sa step na to. Parang, wag mo pahalata na, kunwari, nag-part siya ng step.
Yeah, if
Very
you watch,
important.
if you watch PBB, the performance, the big night performance where we did the light, so there's a dance break, then Kuya Aki messes up and it goes like this. He does that and he moves to the back.
perform pa rin siya.
But it's okay because he plays it off and he doesn't laugh. He's like, oh, and then he gets back up and he does the dance again. So that's good. Always prepare a backup move for the song. Like the light, if you mess up like Kuya Aki in the dance break, prepare a move that matches the dance break, something like hard, and then get back, look around, and then get back into the dance, and then you're good. Same with singing. If you mess up, get back on. But don't react, don't laugh. I don't think it, yeah, don't laugh.
Pero pag
Don't
hindi
laugh.
sa gitna yung block mo, mahirap
Yeah,
mag-slow mo
yeah.
ka na lang.
Pero
Oy!
pinaka-the best
Or pose.
talaga, Pinaka-the best nila, huwag niyo kalimutan yung lyrics.
Totoo.
Kasi
Mm.
sa singing, mahirap siya itago eh. Pero, yun, pinaka-best way is sambutin ng kagrupo.
Mm.
Like,
Yes, even if no matter how long you perform, I mean you've been performing, there's always gonna be mistakes. Like recently there was a lyrics mistake too, but we
di talaga
yeah,
maiiwan.
just feel the crowd out. Like if it's like a performance where everybody's enjoying and they're not taking you here to perform seriously, then you can laugh like, oh, ha, ha, get the crowd to laugh with you. But if it's a performance where there's judges, like tomorrow, if you mess up, that's not. I don't think it's a appropriate time to laugh and get the crowd to ride with you. But yeah, just feel. You always have to feel everything out, even your members, yourself, and the
True.
crowd.
Isa pa, huwag kayo magpapanik kapag nagkamali kayo. Kasi pag nagpanik kayo, parang magbe-breakdown yung utak niyo. Literal na mawawala lahat. So may mga ganyang instances na rin na nangyari sa amin, lalo sa akin. So nagpanik ako. Nakalimutan ko yung lyrics pati yung sayaw. So ayun. Kaya huwag kayo magpapanik. Learn from your experience. Kaya ano ako pa.
Yeah. Kayo ba guys, anong nafe-feel niyo about the upcoming elimination? Meron ba kayong
Questions, advice, feelings.
Ayun, sa mga leaders.
Tanner.
Kabado po kasi po, lalo na 50-50 po yung yung grading po. 50 sa mentors, 50 sa communizen. So, if ever na ma-perform namin well, ang ipa-perform namin tomorrow, tapos naka 50 ako sa mentors, pero mababa ako sa kumu. So, may chance pa rin akong lumigwak.
Yung grading niya as individual, hindi sa group.
Yes po, individual
Individual.
pa rin po siya.
Yung
So,
grading,
yun po yung yung iniisip ko today and tomorrow po kasi
Yeah.
yun nga po.
Yung grading sa Communizens, paano siya? Through stickers?
Yes,
Votes.
Oh,
Okay.
for votes po.
siguro yun, wag mo- parang, kung iisipin mo kasi siya, parang nakakaba talaga eh. Pero, kung ibibigay mo naman yung best mo bukas or ipe-perform mo siya, feeling ko, kusa na siyang lalabas eh. Kumbaga, kami kasi iniisip din na dati nung elimination, may grading din kasi. Tapos may ranking. Yun pa yung kasi may ranking sa amin. So pag pinakahuli ka, like, nakaka-frustrate, nakakalungkot. So yun yung isa sa wag mong isipin.
Di tsaka sure ako na
Go.
Go Tanner. Go.
But for me now, I don't mind it na lang if ever dun sa Comunizens. Kasi I want to gusto ko bago umalis dito, ma-perform ko ng ng sobrang ganda yung may iwan akong marka na
Yeah.
even though na ay bumaba siya sa ganito, perform niya na
That's good.
performance. So yun na lang yung iniisip ko.
That's good.
Actually maganda yun. Meron kang goal na sineset. Tsaka isa siguro sa pinakamaganda pa yung maghanap ka ng inspiration for tomorrow's performance. Example, bakit mo ba ginagawa to? Para saan ba nag-audition ka dito? Ano bang yung pinaka-goal mo? Para ba to sa family? Para ba to sa dreams mo? Or sa ano? Yun yung lagi mo iisipin kapag may gantong klaseng elimination lang. So, push, find your inspiration, set a goal, tapos focus. So, alam kong kayang-kaya nyo naman yan. Nag-training naman kayo araw-araw din. So.
Yes, and it's tomorrow now, so you guys know your body, right? You guys know each other's. You know how your body reacts to stress, to what you eat, to how hard you work. So it's all right to be motivated. Oh, I gotta, I don't know, work out or run before tomorrow because tomorrow's the big day. But also don't push yourself to the point where when you wake up, your body is sore. Don't do that, and make sure your voice will wake up very, very nice. And don't eat things that you shouldn't eat before a performance. I think you guys know, yeah. And always drink water. And tonight, because we did that, we did the same thing. Tonight, don't stress too much about not sleeping, but also don't stress too much about trying to sleep too. Just let your body fall asleep when it wants to sleep. And I don't know if you guys have a notebook or something. Write. I think it'd be nice if you could write what you want to give the judges and what you want to give tomorrow and what you want to prove. Then when you come back, I hope when you come back from the, what is it, elimination day, what do you call it? Evaluation. When you come back from evaluation, I hope you can fill out everything that you wrote in your notebook, like, oh yeah, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this, and I did not forget one thing. And if you do fill all of those things out that you wrote, then you'll be fine. You'll be fine anywhere you land. Like even if you're not here, even if you're somewhere else working or performing, as long as you keep doing that every day, you keep fulfilling your daily goals and your long-term goals, you'll always get somewhere. You'll always get somewhere. And the most important thing, I hope you guys are always grateful for what you have, like the food, for your bags. I saw you guys' bags. They're really nice. For the shirts, the training stuff, everything they give you, always be grateful, and you'll get something even better back. Yeah.
Tsaka gawin nyo na talaga yung best nyo sa training kasi sobrang minsan lang magkaroon ng gantong opportunity, like gantong setup, magagandang training rooms, the best mentors, di ba? So, grab the opportunity na while you still can and hindi kayo magre-regret in the future.
And what time does your guys' training end today? Huh?
7?
7? Okay. So,
It depends on the team.
it depends. Okay. Well, anyway, in training, I hope you guys correct each other properly, call each other out in a nice way, and you say like, "Hey, you're doing this wrong. Come on, let's fix it." But make sure before you wake up tomorrow, nobody here is different than each other in the choreo, and make sure everybody is saying the lyrics properly, singing the notes right before you guys wake up tomorrow, so that as a group, you guys know you had each other's back the day before, and if anybody is gone, you can make sure, oh, I had your back, and oh, I hope you do your best. Yeah.
Healthy competition pa rin.
The
Yes.
competition.
Di ba may groups kayo? Parang ilan groups yung meron kayo for 5 groups. So, may mga leaders dun sa bawat group. Sino-sino yung mga leaders?
Sila Joshua.
Yun.
Good luck, guys. My gosh. Good luck.
Padaray mo pa. Thank you. Agad ako tumayo kayo.
Pinatay.
Pero yun, sa nakikita sa amin kasi, si Jelly yung leader. So, parang isa kayo sa magiging sandalan din talaga nung group members nyo. So, dapat andun kayo whenever, kahit anong mangyari. As in, pero yung mga members nyo rin dapat nakasalalay din siya dun sa sa leader
Yeah.
nyo. Kasi talagang angatan kayo dyan eh.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
walang
For example,
magkakalaban.
may leader talaga, kailangan may leader. Pero hindi porket may leader, parang maghahayahay na yung mga ibang groupmates mo. Dapat yung mga ibang nakasama sa group, parang andun pa rin sila mag-initiate,
Yeah.
mag-motivate, gawin yung part nila bilang member. And yung leaders, yun yung lagi nyo tatandaan na kahit anong gawin ng grupo nyo, kahit anong, kunyari may masamang nangyari sa isang kagrupo mo, magbo-boil down pa rin siya na ikaw pa rin yung may responsibility nun. So, hindi lang yung leader actually yung dapat nagtatrabaho, dapat nagtutulungan talaga kayo.
Yes,
Yes,
para sa mga members, siya, huwag kayong aasa ng lagi sa leader. Kasi
Yeah.
nasa isang grupo kayo. So, meron kayong lahat trabaho, kumbaga.
Yeah, you
And
don't.
ang tip ko siguro sa mga leaders, like, step up, huwag kayo mahiyang pagsabihin yung tao kapag mali talaga. Dapat alam mo yung tama, mali. And huwag ka maging duwag, yun lang yun.
Yeah,
Face everything.
The four leaders don't. You're not supposed to. Five leaders. Sorry. The leaders, you're not supposed to depend on them 100% on everything. Please also be the support of your leaders. When your leaders are tired, you guys are gonna bring him up because not everybody has unlimited energy and strength.
Tama.
Yes.
And yung about naman sa
Away siya ng aces.
Kanina pa kasi yung aces, nagbabasa kasi ako ng comments, ang seryoso ko daw. Nakikinig kasi ako sa kanila. Pero
Yes.
yun, yung isa din sa pinaka-importante is yung kung paano nyo, like, i-appreciate yung mga supporters nyo. Kasi isa din yan sa nakakapag-boost ng confidence nyo. Sila yung nakakapanood sa inyo.
Mm-hmm.
So, pahalagahan nyo din sila, like, ibigay niyo yung performance na hinihingi nila.
Yeah.
So, ayun.
And
yan. Hello sa Aces na
hello.
Kanina
Ayun,
pa
ang dami.
Hello,
kami
Aces.
kasama
Hello, Aces.
sa
Good morning.
Community Sense.
But guys, also don't forget that even if you guys are even if you guys train so hard and you follow what everybody says and you make everybody happy and you perform perfectly everywhere, you really do have to appreciate your supporters, and you have to treat them as your worth, and you have to treat them as what you also depend on, because they depend on you. And even if you're the top performer best performer in the world, you won't be the top performer without your supporters, because that's who will bring you to where you want to get. Yeah. So, like a bunch of like these clothes, you won't get clothes, you won't get a stage to perform on, you won't get the place you need to sleep in if it wasn't for your supporters. And you should always be grateful, always connect with them, always say hi as much as you can, always check up on them, and yeah, just be there for your supporters, and your supporters will be there for you too. Because that's also another big source of energy every day. Because once you grab even just a small group of supporters, if you wake up and they leave messages for you, it's like, wow, what I'm doing, even just me training, even just me singing, gives people a reason to be happy. Like it's a simple effort. Just to work hard, you already make people happy. So please be thankful.
And speaking of supporters, shoutout muna natin yung mga Comunizens and Aces.
Yes,
Kanina
what's
pa
up,
nang
Comunizens?
Shen Marie!
CRL underscore
BGYO, KCSMO1, happy fan of BGYO.
Bloom Panit.
Yung panit.
Yeah.
Thank you po sa mga nagsasend na stickers. And sa mga aces na kanina pa ako pinagtitripan. Kanina pa nila ako pinagtitripan.
Ako may challenge ako sa mga leaders.
Mm.
Kasi kaming BGYO, every time before performance, meron kaming Kasi tomorrow, di ba, kayo na rin naman yung magkakasama. Merong tagdan, chant.
Gawa kayo, kahit
Ito, BGYO, kahit
yun.
ano.
Isa sa mga katulong yun. So, kahit pang bukas lang.
Kahit nakakatawa man yung ginawa
Oo,
niyo,
kahit
okay lang.
Pakita muna natin yung sa atin.
Ah,
Paano
sige.
ba yung sa atin?
Be the light! BGYO! That's it.
Meron
It's just
kami
plain.
Marami kami ibang version.
Yeah.
Ano ba yung isa?
1, 2, oh yeah! Like that. Just make it up. Dapat something that connects you, like, oh, let's go. It's like game time. It's like before a basketball
happy
game,
tayo
right?
lahat, ganyan.
Yeah.
Isa sa nakakatanggal ng kaba yun, promise.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Something before the performance. Yeah.
Pero yun, malaking tulong talaga yun.
Yung cheer talaga yung isa sa nagpapalift ng energy. Talagang hype kaya ng pag, let's go, 1, 2.
Isa rin siguro sa ginagawa natin before performance is yung tinatap namin yung
Ayan.
Yeah.
likod. Parang nagpapasahan kami ng energy, tapos sabay-sabay kami nagsistretch, sabay-sabay kami nag-uusap, sabay-sabay kami nagre-remind sa isa't isa kung ano yung mga reminders,
Totoo.
sayaw na bago, for example, yung mga kailangan isipin at saka hindi dapat isipin.
Isa din ginagawa namin, pinapatunog namin likod ng isa't isa.
Ah, yeah.
Pinapatunog
no.
yung likod.
Oy. Yeah, you have to do that properly.
Example, yeah. Ganyan, kunyari ito yung scenario. Malapit na mag-perform, lalapit si Jello.
Ano nga, putok ka?
Sige. Tutunog talaga.
Chiropractor yarn.
Walang noise.
Hindi dinig eh,
Wala
pero gaganan siya. Gusto niyo try?
Paano? Oo.
Go,
Hindi,
Sabo.
try.
Gawin mo sa kanilang lahat.
Sige.
Isang patient.
Gawin mo nga sa
Isang
kanila
patient
lahat.
daw.
Ay, patient
Iwan ka namin
Si
dito.
Jeff daw, si Jeff.
Tama.
Ay,
Si
si Jeff.
Go. Ay, that's really important though, because before the performance, you really do get tense. You really do get tense everywhere.
Di na po
So-
BGYO si Aki, chiropractor.
Aki, may performance pa sila bukas, ha?
Sino pa gusto?
Hindi, ayun. Bago yan, syempre gusto muna natin magpasalamat sa mga viewers. Sa
800
ACES na
viewers.
nagbibigay ng
Wala, ang
gift.
dami.
Thank you sa support and sa love sa trainees.
Thank you po.
And ayun, share lang din namin kung paano ba makikipag-connect sa sa fans, kung saan sa mga viewers sa Kumu. Kasi kami meron kaming Kumu din every week.
halos.
So kami talaga halos yung Kumu talaga isa din sa isa sa enjoyment namin. Tapos ayun, siguro mas ipakita nyo lang talaga yung sarili nyo. Kaya nila kami inaasar ngayon kasi alam na nila halos lahat yung kalokohan namin, yung kakulitan namin. So, ayun, yung pinaka-best way talaga is kasi lalabas din yan sa performance niya kung ano yung personality nyo. So, huwag kayong mahiya na maging makulit o ipakita yung talent nyo, kumanta kayo.
Loosen up lang
Huwag
kayo sa
ganun.
mga live stream nyo. Lalo na kasi 'di ba solo kayong
Yeah.
magkukumo minsan.
Isa din yun sa nakaka-boost ng confidence eh. Kasi once na kaya mong mag-perform sa Kumu, sa harap ng camera, pan matututo ka na kung paano mo mag-perform sa harap ng maraming tao. Parang ganun lang yun.